Hi. Welcome to Your Zen Life. I'm with Asia of Spirit House Collective and Spirit Guide Coach. Spirit House Collective is based in Eagle Rock.
Very close.
Very close. Eagle Rock and Glassell are close.
They are.
So there's that. Thanks for hanging out with me today.
Thanks for hanging out with me.
And I wanted to talk to you about Spirit House Collective, what that means, what that's about. And then I want to talk to you about spirit and what that's about, which is big, I understand.
There's a lot to get through, but I think we can manage it.
We can touch on it. So Spirit House Collective, what is that?
Spirit House Collective is a female-identifying, non-binary, and trans collective in Eagle Rock that basically focuses on metaphysical, esoteric work.
Okay.
We have workshops all the time, in person and through, online, in Eagle Rock and also in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So what kind of classes would someone be able to take, and what would you be looking at in these classes, if you can give me a wide view of it?
Well, the point of the collective is to bring people together without feeling shame when it comes to connecting to their spirituality, their modalities connected to what people feel are their higher purpose.
Right.
So you could take an Akashic Records course, a Reiki certification.
Okay.
We do monthly moon circles. We do shadow work. It really runs, honestly, if I am intrigued by something, then I want to bring it to the community to connect with.
That makes sense. So if it stimulates your interest in how to look at, pursue, discuss, embody spirit, you're like, let's bring something in.
Exactly.
Okay, rad. So spirituality is an interesting topic.
It is an interesting
topic. I mean, that's like the dumbest thing anyone's ever said. But it is because I think that by looking at what spirit means, you understand that by definition it would be beyond, I'll say me, beyond Daniel, beyond the embodiment of Daniel.
Right.
Spirit is bigger than that.
Yes.
So if spirit is bigger than that, then almost by definition, isn't it connecting and collective?
100%.
So if that's the case, then I actually can't just be concerned with the Daniel part of spirituality, because that would be defeating.
I love that you're getting right to the meat of it. Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
There's big I and there's little I.
Okay.
And they're both connected, and they're both inclusive of everyone, everything, and everything in this room, our energies, this house, this neighborhood, this city, all of it. It's all connected.
So that's the thing. So I think if we're getting into spirituality, and I've talked about this before, and we've talked about this, it has to include some activism.
Yes, which I'm so glad you brought that up, which
Thank
is,
you.
I've been talking to people a lot about active wellness. What is active wellness? Beyond the yes, I want to take care of myself.
Okay.
Yes, I want to refill my own cup.
Right.
And I think the point of that, refill your own cup so that you can actively help others to refill their cups as well. So that cycle, which obviously entails, being aware, conversations beyond, beyond the self, because to circle back, we are all connected.
Absolutely. So self-care, of course, is part of it. Eating well is great, right? Exercise, look and be your best, but then beyond that, if you're going to nurture spirit and you're going to be taking classes with you or looking at you as a guide and a coach, what this is about is awakening sort of a deeper sense of yourself, the maybe pure,
I think it's about remembering. It's remembering yourself. It's remembering who you really are.
Yeah, remembering is so good.
Because so much of life is, it's actually, in my opinion, propelling you to forget. It's like, what are you seeing on TV? That's who I should be. Oh, what has my family told me I should do? That's what I should do. Instead of, or you're in a relationship and you two break up, and then all of a sudden you're like, who am I without this person? How did I allow myself to forget who I am, what my soul needs beyond this relationship? So I think life is about remembering who you are and then activating that to create a deeper sense of self, which again entails connecting to those around you. Does that make sense?
No, it totally makes sense. I mean, the idea is that the world is encouraging you to fall and stay asleep. It's encouraging you to fall and stay into your own small experience. And by touching into spirit and practices that are trying to awaken spirit, you're trying to engage with the broader world, with the bigger world, with the connected world.
Yes, yeah. Definitely society is asking you to fit into a square.
And it looks like it's really been a problem. Have you noticed?
Just a bit.
Yeah,
just a bit.
It looks like that slumber and that enticing to fall into sleep is causing a lot of pain and suffering for people.
Right. Well, and a lot of people don't want to wake up.
Right.
You know,
Why do you think that is?
It's fear-based. It's the unknown, or it's fear of who am I really if I'm stripped away. You know, what does that mean for myself?
Right. If I lose my my suffering, or if I lose my identification with this group, if I lose my identification with this relationship, what is left?
What is left?
Right.
Whew.
I know, that's gnarly. So what can you, as a coach and a guide and someone that I respect, what could you offer people that are watching or listening, ways to cultivate awareness, awakening of spirit, practices to care for spirit? Because I'm a meditator, that's a big one for me. Meditation is not for everyone, I understand that, but what are some other things you can do to tap in, grow, cultivate, bring awareness to?
Well, actually, I think meditation is a huge component.
Oh, good. So you got to meditate.
You definitely got to meditate.
That's
and if
the
you
deal.
can't, sit and be with yourself, and you've spent weeks trying, do a walking meditation.
Yes. Can you talk about that?
I mean, you can put some amazing music on, or better yet, don't have any music on. Walk around, a lake or something. If you don't have a lake, there's a place that you can go to and just completely walk and allow your actual spirit and heart to speak to you.
The thing below your identity.
Right.
The thing below your pursuits, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's just, I think I talk to people a lot about not knowing what their desires are. I don't know what I want anymore.
Oh, interesting. What do you do with that?
You spend some time allowing yourself the time to listen to yourself. And you might not hear something back right away. That's okay. When spirit talks to you, I think you can say it's spirit, higher self, your heart. You're really listening to the vessel, your body. And we don't give ourselves enough time to do that anymore. We're always on a screen, or there are bills to pay, there's stress, but spirit will speak through you and connect through you if you just allow yourself to listen.
Yeah, give yourself the space. I'm a big fan of that. Pick a practice, pick any practice. You can change your practice, but pick one and be disciplined about it, and then maybe spend time listening. Right. Just spend time inviting. Richard Freeman talks about building a yogic practice that's really about an invitation to what will come to you, not an asking. And it's by the invitation, I think, that you can hear on a deeper level, which tends to be more fulfilling than the immediate things that we're grabbing from to just quiet the pain of the silence that we're afraid of. Yes.
Absolutely. Afraid of silence, absolutely. Right. And because I want to be clear, this is a commitment.
This is a commitment. It's a discipline.
It's a discipline, but you're committing to yourself. And for some reason, most people have such, it's tough for them to commit for themselves.
100%.
It's easier for you to commit to somebody else, or a job that you don't like, or, a diet that's completely unhealthy because,
restrictive diet.
It's a restrictive diet, but the idea of committing to listening to yourself or connecting to spirit just seems so alien.
Right.
And I think the goal and what's happening right now, there's a shift to, again, create time for that, because you can change your whole life.
And by changing your life, you can hopefully help change the world, because we need it. Absolutely,
we do need it, and it's a domino effect. You change yourself, your dynamics change with the people around you. Their dynamics change with the people around them. It's really beautiful and really difficult.
It's really difficult. But needed. Asia, thank you. I could talk to you forever. I hope we get to talk again. So please go down to the comments and you'll see all the links where you can find Asia and see what's going on there on the East Coast and the West Coast. And let us know about your spirit and your practice. And take care, and we'll see you again. Bink.